Going into the series, I was not sure what to expect because I am not a fan of the manga or the anime, but after seeing the series, I'm pretty sure I am a fan of One Piece now. This story follows the adventures of Luffy following the execution of a famous pirate captain, Gold Roger. Pirates take to the sea for his hidden treasure and they call it the One Piece. And 20 years later, Monkey D. Luffy, inspired by his childhood idol, Redhead Shanks, he sails across the sea to find the One Piece and he hopes to become king of the pirates one day. And along the way, he recruits his crew of misfits. We have Zoro, a pirate hunter. We have Nami, who is a thief. We have Usopp, the storyteller, and Sanji, the chef. So these are all members of his crew. And during their journey to the Grand Line, they encounter lots of obstacles that they must overcome. Like I said, I was not familiar with this series, so I didn't know what to expect going to the live action. And when I saw it, I was like, okay, why haven't I checked out One Piece? So I can be able to compare if I am truly getting the right thing or I am missing out on some fun and exciting stuff from the anime series and the manga. This series is 8 episodes long with a runtime of an hour. Sometimes I just felt it was a bit long. Don't get me wrong, it was fun, but I just felt like something should have been cut out of this series. The characters were played excellently well, in my opinion. The character of Luffy is just a very goofy boy who is just chasing his dream of becoming a pirate, although he has no idea, no experience, no crew. He just believes he wants to become the king of the pirates and just following his dreams, and he encourages members of his crew to also follow their dream and anybody he encounters. We have Iñaki Godoy playing Luffy here, and I thought his performance was just exceptional. As a matter of fact, every single actor in this series brought in their A game. Their performance was so believable and excellent. One thing I like about this series is how it just had this cartoonish feel or look to it. I loved it, especially when the pirates are being introduced and then the wanted poster shows up. That has to be like one of my favorite things about this series. I love the wanted posters a lot. I wonder if they're in the anime series as well. And there are a lot of things that I love about this series. The only problem I think I had with this series was the length of each episode. I felt like something should have just been cut a little bit, but it was still very entertaining. So back to what I was saying. One thing I love about this series is the costume and makeup. Every single character looked so nice and very much like they were in an anime series, especially the character Sanji. I just loved how that character looked. His costume was stellar. His hair and his makeup, everything was on point. I don't know if this is how it is in the series, because I felt like this fictional world was just kind of like playing with your mind. You cannot really place the time in which this series is actually set. The costumes kind of play with your mind. You have modern costumes and also ones from ancient times where we've literally had pirates sailing the sea and hunting for treasures. So I really like that fact. Then the cinematography and the special effects of this series was one thing that really impressed me, because it just kept to the cartoonish look of the original source material. We have fight scenes and Luffy has eaten this devil fruit that makes him really stretchy, and we have a clown who can split himself. So the special effects did not do too much, but they were impressive, and it's not trying to deceive you that okay, this is a real world or something like that. It's just there. I really enjoyed this series. I thought it was a beautiful piece and very inspiring. Follow your dreams. Even though this is like my introduction to this series, I feel like I'm already a huge fan and I can't wait to see the next season of this series. I think it's a must watch and a good start for people like me who are not familiar with One Piece. I think this is a great start for us to begin with. I'm impressed. I'll give the series 4 stars just because I felt like it was a bit long sometimes, but then the adventure is quite entertaining and very satisfying. So I would recommend this. If you have seen it, tell me what you think. If you're familiar with the anime series and the film, tell me, is there anything we missed out on, or if this live adaptation of One Piece is just perfect. And subscribe to We Are Binge Watching. I am Inifome and I will see you next time. Bye.